Scraped up and dripped out, know what I'm talking about. 3 in the morning, getting the gat out the stash spot. Fire up a fat sweet, turning on the bulb lights. Hand on the wood grain, ass on the tight white. Showing naked ass in the great state of Texas.
Bro, I can go through them songs, sing them songs like this.
We started getting ridiculous with it because it got to the point where we can try to see who can put the most people on.
On the song.
Like, okay, how many he had? He had 12 people on it. I'll put 18 on mine.
When we get the reckless claim, we was like, man, I'll flip it to a coma in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to make this 12 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Get a few more rappers on there. But even on my new project,
we used to let it all that.
About 8, 9, 10.
Hey, Southport Coalition, hey, listen, man. That's real serious. That's real history in the making right there. We wouldn't have been no kind of, bro. That's what we grew up on that. Like the for real did. This what we really. This the first time. These were the first people that we thought could make it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell people about Pimp C and UGK, man. When I go to town, a lot of people think that we. It's sad, but a lot of people think we get everything from UGK. Well, we don't get everything from UGK, man. We have our own swag. It's a lot that they came down and get too. But what I used to love, man, they used to be the ones that I used to look up to as an opportunity. Man, I used to worry, Russ. He sit up here quiet. I used to be worried when I was a little rapper about wanting to be a rapper, because they was the first ones that had a real.
They had a team. And that was the
Pocket full of stones. I sung this in the 9th grade in the hallway. That was the closest thing.
BigTyme records, man. UGK, you know what I'm saying?
That was the closest thing to us thinking that we could put out a CD. Because back then it was Run DMC and
New York,
all that. We knew we wasn't gonna do that. But Russ them, this was like,
well, this is the perfect transition, because we're here 20 years later talking about 20th anniversary of 3 in the morning. That was the first above ground DJ Screw release, right? No, what was the first one?
All Screwed Up.
All Screwed Up came before that, right?
it is.
Well, let's talk about.
It was a compilation. It was all BigTyme artists.
Yeah,
that's the first thing Screw did.
That's
the first thing Screw did.
I ain't know that. I think I know that, but I don't know.
See, so many people was asking for Screw tapes, and then it was like, I went to Screw and Charles, and I told them I wanted to make a record that's gonna be the least expensive record I could do. And I said Charles Washington. And I told them what I wanted to do, and Screw and them told me their price, and me and Eddie dapped and said bet. And that's when we did All Screwed Up. It was just our old songs, but Screw put his twist on it, and it was good.
Yeah.
And right in the middle, I was like, you know what, man, we need to do another one. This one not doing too bad. Yeah, it didn't take but a second. I was like, oh, you know what? You need to do your own one. That's when he was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, and then that's what I was gonna do. 3 in the morning and 2.
Screw came and told us he was coming to do that, boy. We were it is what? Oh my God, Screw finna put it on. You know us, we over think, okay, we finna blow up now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but that's how we think. And blowing up to me was just being on now. I blowed up. I ain't got to go nowhere. See, that's the glory about all this and what made us do. And it was a gift and a curse, because when we was going to Screw House and doing that 3 in the morning, it really was about being important in Houston. I wasn't even really worried. That's why I named my album Don't Mess with Texas, because in that part of time when I was naming my album Don't Mess with Texas, that's what I was really worried about, becoming important to them people. Because I'm telling people, man, until my later careers when I got most comfortable about what I'm doing, because it was early in my career, I used to just feel like we were zoned into this area. I didn't even know if we had the ability or the talent to go outside of this region. I ain't know nothing about regions and states, and I really was making my music. All this talk that I'm talking on Don't Mess with Texas, I was catering it to these set of people who come to buy it. I didn't even understand. Man, back in the game, when I got deals with Koch and stuff like that and just getting money, they used to have showcases and come do this in New York. I used to be uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know, this Texas music. Until late is when I just open wide with whatever I say and whatever I want to do and however I'm saying it, that's what I'm saying. And
they dictated that for us early, like we said. They never. I come from the era where you make a song, make an album, sleep a tape, and you shop it to major labels. We trying to get on Capitol Records, we trying to get on Warner Brothers, and then they would send you these rejection letters like, nah, we ain't mess with that. So you had to become comfortable in your own skin to be like, you know what, man? Just like Keke say, somebody, my own people gonna embrace me. They gonna embrace me, and that's what we started doing. I mean, so I get it, man. I get it. That was the climate that we lived in. We always felt, they always tried to put an inferiority complex in us as artists, you know, because we was the third coast. You know, third coast born, Texas raised. I mean, these are just significant lines and slogans that he came up with, and different ones of us came up with it. We didn't even know what we were saying, the power of it at that time, man. And the pride of being from where we was from at a time where outside of that bubble, the respect wasn't there like it should have been, you know.
A lot of our people, look, we, like what you say, a lot of our people, some people don't never even leave the hood, you know what I mean? You got people that just stay in the hood, that's all we know. That's all we know, that's all there, so that's all we really care.
Some of them still be
successful. Some of them won't like past 6 years or astronaut, you know what I mean?
I got people who ain't left out that school era left yet.